What do you think connects us?
Wi-Fi routers, fiber, data.
So like, please be
Oh, you
serious.
and I.
You and I, or people in general, what do you think connects us?
I think you and I definitely like Drake songs.
Okay.
And people in general, any song by Drake. And the fact that I think ideally we all like are good people deep down inside. I don't know if you've read The Devil in Miss Prim by Paulo Coelho. There's this man that comes to the town and he sort of wants to basically suss out whether people are in good people or bad people, like by nature. So I think that book as well just sort of tells us all that. I think because we're all good by nature, just like being born we're good, that's what connects us, our goodness.
Okay. 3 most important characteristics you look for in any relationship.
I think the ability to forgive people.
Okay.
The ability to constantly want to better yourself and not saying compare yourself to someone else. Like, oh, TK is like this, so I need to, up my ante. Just, oh, TK has like this moral code that she lives by. Maybe I can also adapt that a few things from her and it can make me a better person. And I think the ability to twerk. I feel like every person just needs to be able to gyrate a little bit. It's all in the knees. It's all in the knees, guys. It's all in the knees.
And your pelvis. That is the word. Okay, how are you feeling right now?
Very sick, very sick. She's cut this out, but if I cough,
okay.
You guys might have felt a tremor out there, but like right now I'm very sick because of the flu, but I'm feeling much better. Hallelujah. Yeah. Did you hear that deep breath? That was a test, and I was like, keep preaching. So everything is fine. I'm feeling very nervous as well. I like being on camera because I've got the Brad pitching.
You are very nervous. I can tell. I can tell. Who is Fotsopana?
Girl, is this an interview, like a job interview?
No, who are you?
I don't know. Who really knows who they are? Aren't we all just like the purpose in life is trying to figure out
but I think to an extent.
To an extent, yeah.
You kind of have an idea.
Yeah, I think I'm very inquisitive. I think that's the best, like the best word to describe me is inquisitive. I always want to know more. If the sky is blue, we gotta know why. I still don't know why the sky is blue, by the way, because I'm not a science girl. But it's just one of those. I think that's the best. I know you didn't ask me to describe myself. I said, who am I? But I think if I were to use one word to describe myself, would be inquisitive.
All right. What does love look like to you?
Damn. Love looks like the golden hour. In photography and all of that, everyone just loves.
Like the perfect.
Yeah, because it's like it's just that one. It's also that it can be right before dawn or sunset. So the saying is the darkest before dawn, blah blah. So after going through that dark thing in your life, and then the golden hour comes, it's like that's
boom.
it. That's that light at the end of the tunnel. That's that. Get spring, when birds are chirping, and it's like the air is lighter. It's just nice outside. You just want to go. Maybe sometimes not really go out and connect with people, but you just want.
You want to take it in.
You want to be part of it. Like when flowers are blooming, and literally you can smell fresh air. Petrichor right after rain, where it's like, why does water and sand all of a sudden have this beautiful relationship? I think that's what love looks like. When you look at nature at its best form is what love looks like.
Okay. What's the most amazing thing you've ever done?
The most amazing thing I've ever done? I think helping people. This one time, I was a new driver. So myself, I used to drive all the way from Davidson to Centurion, and being a new driver, you're scared of a lot of things on the road. Like you just don't want to be stopped for no reason. You want to leave you want to leave your house and get to the destination without any disturbances on the road. But this one time I was driving to work in the morning, and I saw people that I knew. They were not really my friends or anything. They were just colleagues that I saw like on the regular at work, and they were stuck on the side of the road. And all I knew is that I had this care package in my car, so to speak. Like it's got, the jumper cables, everything that you may need, and the triangle. And they were just stuck there. I don't know what was wrong, but I stopped the car and I took out my triangle and I took out a bag. There were a couple of guys in the car. I was like, this is the bag that I have, what is wrong with the car? Turns out the car just needed to be jump started or whatnot, the battery was flat.
You saved the day.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, look at me.
Yeah.
3 weeks into this driving thing and I'm
And
already
boom.
saved. Call me AA.
Yeah, friend. That's good. That's good. What did being nominated for that award mean to you?
Girl, the FCJ Award.
Yes.
I think that was very awesome because, first of all, I've always wanted to be a journalist.
Yes. That's
like,
what I know.
from forever.
Yeah.
And I had my mind on working for Caxton. I know this is weird, but like,
Really?
I learned how to read. Like, before I even started school, like grade
Oh.
R or anything, I learned how to read by reading a Caxton newspaper. It was a Benoni City Times. And after years and years of applying, they didn't call me up or
Yeah.
anything. And then Jameson City News did eventually in 2017. And then I started working there last year, January. And I was nominated this year in July. So I had just been there a year and 7 months. And
That
I
was a
was,
big deal.
yeah, and I mean, I was up against people who have been in the industry. I mean, in the category that I was nominated in, the human interest,
Yeah.
where there were 10 finalists, and I was among the 10 finalists, and we're all invited. We all got our certificates and stuff. I mean, my editor, who's been in the industry for over 20 years, entered that same category as me, and I got nominated, you know. So it was stuff like that. Like, even though I didn't win the golden prize of that category or the whole award as Journalist of the Year, to have just been nominated out of a pool, like out of thousands of journalists across South Africa who've been in the industry for like 30 and 40 years over, that was, I guess, it was an honor. You know how during award season, people are like, it's just an honor to be nominated, and we're like, you're lying, you want to win. But honestly, I really felt that. I was like, you know what, it's really just an honor to be nominated. I think this is enough. Like, this is it, yeah.
I didn't know you wanted to work with Caxton for a very long time.
For a very long time.
I didn't know.
Literally, I think since I was 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everyone like life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Okay, what do you know for sure about life?
That other than literally things that were set in stone before, nothing is set in stone now. Because we live in a generation, I think now, we're like game changers and we question things a lot. And
change things.
Yeah, we're changing things as well. We want to know why are stuff like this and why can't they be this way? I think that's what life is. That's the beauty of life. The beauty of life is also growing. Like, if you look at, I like referencing nature because it's the best teacher. There are seasons for a reason.
Yes.
You know, there's winter where some people choose to hibernate during winter, and some people perform well in winter because that's just their season. And some people do well in spring when, you know, flowers are blooming and everything is more colorful. While some people are hiding out in summer because it's too hot, some people chase the summer. So I think that's what life is. If we just take a look at nature, those, like the 4 seasons that we've got, summer, autumn, winter, spring, and we just look at the way climate changes, like just, if you are stuck in the forest, or if you go to Mpumalanga, I swear to God, it's like my favorite province. If you're from Mpumalanga, the scenery there it just revitalizes your soul because you are one with nature. Yeah, the panorama routes, like you see the green that the trees have to offer, and they're not in competition with each other. Every tree, every branch is just doing its own thing, blooming in its own way. And I think that's what life is. Life just teaches each and every individual that, hey, you're a specific tree and you've got something to offer. Yeah. And you need to bloom in your own season and in your own way.
Yeah, but be yourself because everyone else is taken.
Exactly.
Okay. What are you most afraid of?
I'm afraid of snakes. Like that's like number one. Don't let nothing slither past me for no other reason. Yeah. You know, snakes are definitely number one. I think number 2, my name means to be content, right? To be satisfied. And I think one of my fears, and something I'm afraid of, is never being satisfied.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like whenever I reach something, I'm like, okay, I want to go to the next one. Yeah. Like, I think I see it in also my dreams that I've had. I've dreamt of being a journalist. I've dreamt of doing the, you know, like now I'm a journalist and I've gotten that FCJ nomination and you know I was a finalist there. So now I'm just like, okay, thanks. Now I gotta go. What's next?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Taking everything, like all restrictions away and obstacles, so to speak, what would you be and why?
What would I be? Yeah, I would definitely. I think I would be
Friend.
I would just like be a traveler.
Okay. Taking out. Don't think too much. Like taking out all fears or everything that could stand in your way. What would you be?
I would just be a traveler. Like I just want to travel the world and experience people and different cultures. You know, with I don't remember the movie, the title of the movie, but I don't know if it's Eddie Murphy or what, but he sort of leaves everything and then he becomes, but it's not by choice, I think. Then I don't know if it's Eddie Murphy, but I think it's a black man somewhere in there, and he sort of like, I think he was sort of banished or like something happened, and then now he was just this person like wearing these white robes, walking barefoot, walking around. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, it's also like the monk who sold his Ferrari. You know, just leaving everything that you ever thought you'd need, your Ferraris, your Basquiat paintings, and you know, going to whatever, to the Himalayas to go experience what ancient traditions taught people about love, peace, enlightenment. I think my biggest quest would be spiritual enlightenment.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has the most painful experience in your life taught you about yourself?
I think it has taught me that other than being a crybaby, like I'm like a coin. There are two sides to me. I'm a crybaby, but I'm also all about, you know,
let's keep it
moving. Like pack it up and leave. Like cry, but keep it moving. Don't unpack and cry and camp for a whole 7 months. But unless that's what you need to do, then camp for a while, and then
keep it moving.
Keep it moving, because the rain is gonna start and you're gonna need more shelter than a tent.
Okay. What has the best thing that's ever happened to you taught you about life?
That it's okay to be happy. Yeah. You know, sometimes you have the best experience of your life and you're happy, but there's always just like, what if? Yeah, exactly. What if? There's just something like, is this happiness going to last? Even if it doesn't last, even if happiness lasts 7 seconds, enjoy it. It's yours because it's yours. As much as people say, this and this can happen, you know, like when negativity comes, like, yeah, but things aren't that great. I mean, you don't even have electricity at home, or things aren't that great. You don't have petrol in your... Well, things are great, because actually right now I'm eating this burger or whatever. I'm eating this people always dessert. Exactly. So as much as people see the negative in every situation, just see the positive. Yeah. And what have you learned from me? What have I learned from you? I think how to persevere. Okay. If there's one thing that you've taught me, I think it's that, you know, you've like been through so many things yourself personally, especially like after high school. Those first 3 years after high school were like, girl. But you were like John Cena, homie. Like every little thing, you're just like, you know, ducking and diving, and you had some extreme jabs, and I think that's the one thing you taught me, that perseverance was just the one thing you taught me. Yeah, okay. What has your love story taught you about love? I really hope that you can hear me. Yeah, it's not funny. It's not funny. This says it all. I think that you can be yourself. And I mean, people still love you. And I'm very quirky. I think I'm very goofy, and you are. And I'm also just... And you're loud. All too much, you know? Sometimes... This one time someone was like, you're too much. I was like, what? I'm, you know, the exact amount of portion that I need to be. But I understand why people think I might be too much and wara. But that's fine. I think, I think it's really okay. Because people that actually love you for you. Exactly, and I think in any love story, if you're not yourself, I know it's very cliche, like be yourself. Be yourself. Sometimes you can't be yourself. Sometimes you need to show yourself after like the 3rd trimester of the 3rd baby. Then it's like, this is who I really am. Okay? But you're gonna get tired. At some point, you're gonna show who you are. At some point, you're really just going to show who you are. I think it's tiring. Yeah. And I think just anything outside than yourself. Be funny. Like I know people are like, I don't think I'm funny. That's the thing. Like it's not. You shouldn't be trying to be funny. Just like. Remember your childlike state. I'm not saying be a child, but just try to view the world like a child, with the innocence, with there must be happiness, there must be laughter, there must be like, you know, some jelly tot and don't pick up seeds under rocks. But you know what I mean? Like that whole pot of gold at the end of 30 seconds, girl, it's 5 seconds. Let's not do that. Let's not be unhygienic. 30, depending on where you are. 30.
sometimes, you know, you don't
That's all
know,
you
you
get.
just find it.
That's all you get.
Because you need to live. Sometimes you need to live on the edge, friend.
Yeah, I would package to Champagne. Like, get a whole bing, orange, a young bird, we fry. Like, just do things that you used to do as a child.
Oh, yeah. No.
Exactly.
I used to cook in my teeny and stuff, but
honey, you played house?
I did.
So ghetto.
I really did. I did everything you could think of in the ghetto. I really did. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Tea. Honestly, I swear to God.
And it's cold now. But
I swear to
tea
God.
is like,
I will be like going through the most, and I'm just like,
tea is the one.
first tea, and then you know,
You'll think about
yeah. Because I think when I have tea, I think it's like a very important time of the day for me. It's very important.
You sit down and you think.
And and usually when I have my last cup of tea at night, it's like my time, you know, with my thoughts and with God, and I think a good book. Or if it's a trashy book, because you never really find out if a book is trashy or good until you're like right there in the third chapter. It's like, this is going anywhere. But even finishing that is like a big milestone.
You know what book I'm struggling to read? The Secret. Like,
honey,
I have been trying. Like, I read it and 3 pages in, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm trying again.
I don't think The Secret is a book that you need to read and finish. Like, like you would
take what you can at that point. And
it's like the Bible. I think I'm not trying to say The Secret is the Bible. All I'm saying is, I've got this book of poetry. I'm not gonna sit there and read every poem every day, every hour, and try. I'm on chapter 7. I'm finished. It's just you just pick a date. Like, oh, it's Wednesday. It's raining outside. Let me see what page 75 can offer me.
Yeah.
And then you do that. I don't think The Secret is no.
Yeah, no. I'm trying again. This is like the 4th.
I know every book has a running theme, but The Secret literally.
I really just want to finish it because
it's repetitive.
It's
very repetitive. I know every book, but I'm like every book has a running theme, and we all sort of know what the book's about.
And the book,
but The Secret is literally.
I think how many books are after The Secret? Because I think it's like a series of books.
Oh,
I don't see myself buying the other books until I finish this, and I'm not even sure then I'd still want to buy.
No, it's like that 50 Shades of Grey all over again. Like, first book, great. Second, okay. Third, abusive. Or
I feel like you don't know what you're talking about now. No, I loved it. I read it.
I read all 3, and I enjoyed it. But I'm just saying,
this was supposed to be like 15 minutes.
Shouldn't have got me started on the books, girl. While you're cooking in them tins.
I think we need to make another video.
I had Peter Pan.
I think we need to. We're good. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Yeah.